Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Apostate Weekly. I'm your host, James.
And I'm Ryan.
And this week we have some stories on some perpetrators that we're going to be presenting to you, but we also have some hope at the end. So with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the intro and get into the show. Alrighty. Sorry, the song wasn't long enough for you to do your hair with. I'm just hoping you had some lyrics to the song.
Yeah, maybe somebody will write us some.
I know, that would be pretty cool.
And then sing it to us.
As long as they can sing in tune.
I think you might be asking a lot. I'm just saying.
Well, I know I'm asking a lot, but got to have this, professional here. We don't want anybody thinking that we're not professionals at what we do.
Yeah, definitely, because we are all professional.
That's right. We're professionals. Don't try this at home, even though where we do this show is from our respective homes.
But you shouldn't try it.
But you shouldn't try it. No.
Don't do as we do. Just do as we say.
That's right. That's a very good advice. Especially when you're raising children. Do as I do, say not as I do.
Yeah, that's literally like the Jehovah's Witness attitude.
Oh my God, yes. And it's ridiculous. So this morning I have a couple of stories actually, and these are two separate cases, but they're both pertaining to the same thing. Mm. And one is about a former JW or a current JW down in Florida who was arrested actually. And I got his profile here on the sheriff's website to see what he's doing here. So this is down in Broward County, Coral Springs area, Florida. And you can see here the description of what he did. Lewd and lascivious molestation of less than 12 years old.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yes.
Brute.
And I mean, you look at the dude, born in 1945.
Oh.
Can you imagine somebody like that touching your kid? That's just
disgusting. I mean, it's just disgusting anyway, but like to think of somebody who's been around, who's been on this earth and knows how like horrible it would be to mistreat a child, and you're the one who perpetrates that.
Yes, exactly.
It is gross, Jonathan.
Yes, very gross. And then the other one I have is, you don't have to put the setup back up. I'm going to be switching it over to the other screen here. This just happened. This just broke last night while I was at work. And this was concerning the Pennsylvania grand jury, where this guy here was arrested for, his deeds.
This is one of the guys from PA getting caught from the
This is one of the guys from PA. So what I highlighted on the screen here is I'll highlight again, sorry, is what he did here. 6-year-old girl from 91 to 94, and then a second girl was also allegedly abused by this guy Mangon in the late 80s. And these now women were unable to prosecute because of the statute of limitations had expired. But now, because of what Pennsylvania's doing, all that stuff has been lifted, and we're able to start to see some action going on here in Pennsylvania, which is fantastic, really. Because, I mean, these guys absolutely need to be put away behind bars and the keys thrown away.
Yeah, lock them up forever for good.
Now, here's a little tidbit, and I've actually seen people getting excited about this, and I just don't get it. So in Florida, they actually passed a law where sexual offenders can literally get the death penalty now.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, I mean, I can see where some people would get excited over that in one way, but on the other hand, I really just don't get with that. I can't stand behind that personally.
I mean, the death penalty isn't a good thing, so.
Yeah.
It's racist, so sadly, we don't live in a system that's judicial where we could trust that only pedos would be put to death. They'd be putting randos to death saying, "Oh, yeah, they touch kids when," and then they'll still protect, they'd probably be putting trans people on trial and letting the pedo preachers and pastors, etc., get away with it.
Exactly. So, that's why I mentioned it, because it's just like, it's one of those things that could be abused so easily. I mean, they have a hard enough time with the death penalty for murderers, let alone anybody else. What's that, Ken? Deanna and Jared from the Just June channel are organizing some activism to support the victim in this PA case. Oh, really? If anyone is close by, please reach out to them if you are interested in helping. Oh, that's fantastic.
Love that.
Do you know, Ken, if they live near where Deanna and Jared are by chance? So, but anyways, going on here, let's get our studio back in order here. But yeah, so these guys, witnesses getting busted for their crimes. It's always good to see this happening, especially in light of all the news where there's so many of them that keep getting away with it. And on top of that, I'm going to add one more layer of ilk to that, because remember last week we talked about the Montana case, and I showed the court document. It proves that JWs have.
Okay? What is going on? Somebody, I don't know. Terror Destroyer, are you okay? I don't know if they're like, honey, like, you have facts, but I do think that you're misconstruing them and you don't understand how to read statistics. You know what I mean? Like, we could take a statistic and say, oh my gosh, look how high it is. But when you look at like what's behind it, and that it's racism, and that people of color are generally put into positions where they're poor, where they don't have housing, where they don't have jobs. There's like so many things that make that happen, make those statistics what they are, and it's the racism behind it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not going to spend time on that.
So anyways, last week I talked about the Montana case and showed the court document for how Watchtower is trying to hide and continually tries to hide their database they have on all these predators.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to tell nobody.
Correct. This week I have another court document. This time it's from Denver, Colorado. Basically showing the same thing.
Please go away. I'll do what I want to with my body, sweetheart. It's not a child. It's a fetus. It's not a child until it's born. Even the Bible says so.
I'm not going to get into any arguments on abortion
on
here, because this is not the place or the time for it. We're here to report news about other things and not bring up these types of topics. So, I'm just going to ignore that those comments because we have much more
just
important
ban and
things
delete.
to.
Well, I mean, this is important because we do talk about abortion and how these rules and regulations harm women, but it's just not, you're spouting misinformation, and that's what we dislike. We're happy to talk about these issues for certain because that's what we do. We're a news and chat channel, but you're taking information and misconstruing it. And as a woman, I'm allowed to do what I want with my body because I know my body better than you, and it's not your decision. And it's gross and detestable that you would take men's talking points and then turn them into something to use against me. So please, goodbye. Thank you for not stopping by, and don't stop by again.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I might have to go to
yeah, I would, Dina, we'll have to talk to, was it Just June or whatever, and see what it is we can do to support them.
But anyways, can I continue on where I was going?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So here's a new court document from Colorado this week. And again, just going to the table of contents right here. Okay. It shows you what the talking points are of what's in here. And if we go to point number 4, let me make this a little bit bigger here for everyone to see a little bit easier. Point number 4, at least one of the memorandums includes references to documents that have not been produced and have therefore been destroyed. Number 5, Watchtower New York attempted to keep the memorandum secret. Down here, Watchtower must be accountable for missing documents. Watchtower New York's obligation to preserve at the time evidence was destroyed. Evidence destroyed with a culpable state of mind. I mean, these are serious things right here.
Intentional.
Yes. Absolutely. And it's just mind-boggling that they keep on doing this to themselves. And it's just absolutely disgusting that they keep on doing this.
Well, as long as they get away with it and their members let it happen.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And that's what happens. They are allowed to keep letting it happen.
Over and over and over again. Bless you. Bless you.
This person is popping up again.
Oh, brother. They're desperate for attention, I guess.
Yes, Sadie? Is it the red one?
Yeah. I do like tarot. Bless you. I enjoy tarot.
Ryan says bless you.
You better like this video or I'm going to have to abort the stream.
Oh, it's my stream, my choice.
We have rights.
I can point my stream wherever I want.
Yeah, I do what I want with my stream. It's my stream and not yours.
I can aim my stream wherever I want.
Oh my gosh, it's the selfishness for me.
I know. I just don't get people that come into comments like that and think they got to try to take over the whole show.
Yeah, I did. I thought at first they were just like responding to something we said, and then it was like the back to back, like they're copy pasting. So to me, it seems like they probably jump into people's lives and
I feel you, Mark. I feel the same way. What the hell? How does she keep getting back in?
Wow. Girlfriend, are you okay? I think you might be. Wow.
Got issues.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. Guys, this is instability, right? Like this is what we're dealing with. people who have been so programmed by like news media, their cults, white men on a stage, right? Like this guy here, just kidding. They don't know how to think for themselves. And they think this is an appropriate way to spend their time is if I fled their comments, I'm going to change a heart. No.
And I'm not engaging. I just keep banning and deleting.
I mean, if anything, they're just boosting our engagement. So I'm actually not mad about it, but I think it's sad. There's better things they could do with their time, like maybe call a legislator and get kids protected. Like if you care about kids, then a great thing you could do with your time is to like discuss the things that James is discussing and be certain that these leaders in our, high control groups are put behind bars when they abuse children. That's something you could do with your time because those comments don't help anybody. Just makes you look really weird.
All right. So I went through all that bad news to bring you some good news.
Nice.
Because I feel like if I tell you the bad news and then I tell you the good news, the bad news might not seem so bad.
Is that how it works?
I think so. I was trying to kind of remember the movie what was it? Robin Hood Men in Tights. And he's like, if I tell you the bad news in a good way, it won't sound so bad.
Exactly. Say it like you're happy.
Yeah, exactly. So we have child molesters coming up this morning for you.
Oh, how wonderful.
But anyway.
The good news or the good news.
But I do have some good news, though. And this is actually, it's a good step forward, I think. Oh my God, Ken. Okay, before I share that screen, Ken's calling me out. He's calling me out.
Here I
because
am.
I was making some comments on a Facebook post of his, and I used that song lyric in the comment that I made. So now he's calling me out on it. I love it, man. Song. I love it.
Is it still a song? Is it still one of the J-Dub songs?
I don't think so. I think it's an older one now.
One of the ones been put away, put to sleep.
But anyways, so we got a new law that's been passed. On Friday, President Biden signed a bill that will eliminate the statute of limitations for people who were sexually abused as minors to file civil claims. Now, it's a step in the right direction, and it's a big step. It still needs more work, though, because why are we limiting it to just minors? Why are we not limiting it to any victim who has been sexually assaulted? Because really, and this article does bring out how, victims have trouble coming forward with telling their stories. And I get that, especially as children. But adults do too. These are not things that adults have an easy time talking about either. So it's just one of those things that, well, I said it needs more work, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. And
it's a start.
Wow, some of these comments. She's really coming after you.
She came back again?
She came back again.
Ooh, I'm a child butchering skank. Yay. Oh, you know what? I love eating a good, if you know what I'm talking about. She knows me so well.
You were going to say sausage, right?
She said, isn't it interesting? She's coming on here and perpetuating violence, but is saying like she's the typical like cult member.
Projectionist.
She projects the violence onto other people and then says, but look how innocent I am. I'm just telling you how evil and horrible you are, even though I would happily kill you and love to see you dead. And I think you're a skank and you belong in hell, but I'm innocent and I'm a good person.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You're giving us some entertainment here, but
I love it. Really, honestly, I'm really having a good day now.
You are going to be destroyed, Tarot Destroyer.
No, don't destroy Tarot Destroyer, please.
I'll call Darth Magog and have him come with his Star Destroyer.
But I'm just a skank.
Yeah, I know.
All I want to do is skanky things. Why can't I do skanky things with my life?
Anyway. I don't want no scrubs.
I don't want no skank.
A skank is gonna be put in the comment tank.
You get put in the bad girl corner.
That's right.
You shit over there. You think about what you're doing.
6 Sparlock on her. And then Emily, I love tacos. Well, Taco Tuesday was yesterday, so.
Hey, you know, it's so funny. Instead of like saying how she hates people who grate people or murderers, she came on here to like attack women, and she thinks that somehow she has some kind of esoteric knowledge. Like, girl, you're just a mouthpiece for the man. You're a bootlicker.
I wonder where my video went. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
I don't know where my video cut out.
No idea. Is your Wi-Fi funky?
No, it's not. It's everything's hardwired in too.
Oh, that's right. You said, oh yeah, but didn't you say your phone? I thought you said your phone goes over the Wi-Fi. No.
No, that's actually goes in directly through the computer too.
Oh, well, yeah. I do not know.
That is weird.
You know what? I think it might have something to do with Tarot Girl. She came and cast a spell on your camera.
Probably.
Tarot,
but she can't get rid of my voice.
From James. Tarot, we beg you. You have so much power over us. Oh my gosh. Boy, she just is enjoying her time here today.
Yes, she is.
Elegato does not like your face, James.
No, it does not. Dome elegato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah. Domo.
That is so weird. I don't know why it's doing that on me.
Maybe leave and come back. You could try it. I have no idea if that will do anything.
That I've actually tried.
Oh, wait.
I guess I'm going to do that. I'm going to step off and come back in.
Mommy.
All right. Don't worry. Mommy will be waiting for you. Oh, you guys, should I move on to my next topic? I guess I could have asked if I should move on to the next article that I have here. This is a new law that Kansas passed requiring ID to view acts of homosexuality. And like, hey, to view acts of like porn, like I could maybe see like, yeah, you want to have ID of somebody, make sure they're not underage. That I think is probably respectable and okay, unless somebody can give me some kind of reason that I haven't thought of as to why maybe that's not a good idea. But when you think of how this will be rolled out, like anybody who is holding hands in a cartoon, gives somebody a hug, like this could be misconstrued so horribly to make it seem as though a cartoon or TV show is promoting, you know, what they consider to be bad things, which is LGBTQIA, whatever, which is not. But anything, if they pass these kind of laws, every and anything can be misconstrued by these cults, these high control religions, because that is what they do. So this is scary. I hope that this doesn't, oh, were you unable to add yourself? Oh, he's still trying to figure it out.
I don't know what's going on. I guess you're just going to have to listen to me and I can just be the voice of God.
You're just going to be in the black box, the voice of God. Okay.
I'm the man in the box.
What's in the box? Yeah, guys. So I don't have really much more to say other than, you know, if you want to check that out and see what's happening in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. Ridiculous. Anything to distract from the real issues, which is, again, super infuriating because.
Oh, you mean like a tarot destroyer?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Complete distraction. Like it's just funny to me because she comes in here with no kind of resolution, just a bunch of gobbledygook. Like she's just the typical spouting, I have something to say and I'm important. I'm a white woman. And because I'm white, I have privilege and you need to listen to me. And it's just not. That world is changing quickly, sweetheart.
Well, like
you and I need to shut up.
Entertainment.
It was pure entertainment. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one, unless you had something you needed, you wanted to talk about.
Nope, go right ahead.
All right, this is going to just be quickly because I don't have any kind of information as to whether or not it's like a real story. Oh, let me enlarge that for you. But supposedly there's some kind of, oh wait, wrong one, this one. It's supposedly some kind of letter. I need to make this bigger. Letter writing campaign being done in, now that needs to be even bigger still, in Brazil, because people are unsatisfied with how the governing body are behaving. Has anybody heard this? I'd love a follow-up.
Surprise.
Yeah. So a bunch of brothers from Brazil, brothers, sisters, are going to write letters saying that they are unhappy with the governing body. And I don't know if it's maybe the changes that they're making, but 50 to 100 brothers, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I, don't know how this will turn out. Interesting to think about. I don't know if these people realize that this organization is not a democracy and
yeah,
it's an oligarchy and there's likely no changes going to be made. But hey, we have seen a lot of changes happen recently.
Yes, we have. Yeah, I mean, and that's so true. You just never know what kind of changes will come in the future, especially with what's been going on lately with the witnesses.
Oh my God, I love your name. Who are you? Are you new? But I love your name and I love your picture.
Yes, that's great.
Right. And that's why things of these nature, rules, laws, bills.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, did you do something or did it just appear?
I updated the app on my computer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that might have been
wish you would have told me like when I first started the thing, so I didn't have to do it in the middle of my show and
that's
cut me out.
Weird. That's just so weird, dude. Anyway, yeah, that's why I don't like laws like that. They're disgusting, and then they can be twisted and manipulated, and that's the purpose of them. They want them to be malleable like that, so they can make us all look like we're horrible people because we love a little D or a little V. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the next one, I'm just going to keep on keeping on. This one, y'all, scary AF. I did a video on my TikTok, which got kind of like shadow banned, but one of my friends.
Can you enlarge that?
Yeah, hold on. I mean, you're not really going to see anything. It's just here, but I can enlarge it so you can see who's, if you want to go find this person. I do have the link in the thing anyway. But just listen to this. This is a quadcopter that flies around and they play sounds of kids playing. They play sounds of babies crying, to lure people out to go like, oh my God, there's a crying baby that needs help. And then they shoot them. So please listen to this.
كوادكابتر تطلق صوت أطفال الآن من مخيم إنصارات زي ما انتم سامعين بالضبط. حسنا الله ونعم الوكيل. طبعا زي ما سمعنا بالصوت أي حد بيطلع امبارح استشهد شاب.
Anyway, but you hear that, right? You can hear the baby crying.
Yeah, yeah.
That is extremely distressful, y'all. That they are projecting so much, like, because they focus on children, they focus on harming women and children, like the weak, and then this is how they lure people out even further, is by using women and the sound of babies.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah, y'all, nasty.
Yeah, it is. That is. I mean, that actually just made me think of the movie The Hunger Games. And there was a part in that. I don't know how well you know those movies, but you remember the tracker? No, not the Mockingjays.
Yeah.
And how they had the Mockingjays use the screams of Katniss's sister to lure her to where they wanted her.
Yes.
And that's the same tactic right there.
And you guys, this is not new. This didn't happen October 7th. They've been doing these things for years and years and years. They have some of the best technology that they have been using against a civilized population, right? So I don't know. And also I wanted to tell you guys that yesterday or the day before they dropped leaflets again on Rafah, and they dropped those leaflets before they bomb. They say, hey, we're warning you, you have to flee. And Rafah, if you don't know, Rafah is actually the last stop. You can't go any further south because of the wall. They're literally like, the wall is all around them. And the only way to get through is if you pay thousands and thousands of dollars. So,
but aren't they dropping these leaflets telling them they need to leave? But when they do, that's when they're attacking them.
Well, yeah, they do that as well. They do that when they drop food. Like they'll have airdrops of food and medical supplies, and then as they run for, to get the supplies, they shoot them. Yeah. So they're all just tactics that they've been using. Again, you guys, years.
I mean, literally. I mean, I didn't think of it until I just said it here now. But it's like a live Hunger Games going on.
It is, you guys. I truly believe that sometimes these movies are just kind of taking our reality and then twisting them to fit, some privileged white actor to act it out and look like he's suffering. Sorry, but that's like kind of what they do. They take like brown people suffering and then turn it into a white movie where we get to be the savior.
That's right.
But somehow people still sympathize with the big guy. But in the movie, they'd be cheering on Katniss.
And don't you forget, even Jesus was white.
Well, James, I think we might need to have a little talk, friend. He's white now. He's went through a transformation. And now he's a white man.
Well, I mean, he had his example, his Lord and Savior, Michael Jackson, to follow.
Oh, geez, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that is really all that I had. I just wanted to give a friendly reminder, if y'all don't mind, that this is the spreadsheet that we've been using to kind of uplift and help our Palestinian friends. And we have a YouTube channel. So if y'all wouldn't mind checking out the YouTube channel, it is a little difficult to find right now because there is an Operation Olive Branch for another freaking thing that, nobody knew about. We didn't do any research on that.
Do you have the link to that YouTube channel you could post into the comments?
Yeah, let me here. Actually, I'll pull it from my UB2B because it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to find, sadly.
While you're doing that, I will post a link to the Apostate Coalition Discord server in the comments right now. So for anybody who wants to come join us in that chat, feel free to by way of that link right there. Also, we, as you know, we do shows every week. So please help us to boost the algorithms by liking, subscribing, sharing, leaving comments. All those things are free to do, and they help boost the algorithms to get this information out to more people. So please, everybody, take a moment and do that for us, please. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, y'all. Okay, let me remove that. So yeah, that's really all that I had for today, friends. That's all I had.
All right, that's all I have as well. And as always, I have the links for all the stories I presented here in the description of all 3 YouTube channels. So anybody wants to check out the document from the court or the websites for the bills that I talked about, or these, nasty perpetrators, all the links are there for you to go check this out for yourself. Because I feel that doing that adds transparency to what we report. And yes, I did. It is absolutely nauseating.
What?
Oh God. Oh God.
What?
Okay.
Tell
I know
me.
what she's
I'm
talking
missing
about.
something.
Hang on.
Tell me.
Hang on. I'm going to go there right now.
Don't you go there.
Oh, I'm going there.
Don't you go there.
There is this new song. Oh, I know where to go to find it even quicker. This is the better way. Okay. Yes, I did. It sounds like a Christmas song. It sounds like a Christmas song. I actually was thinking that it would be very easy to like mix it with Noel.
Okay.
So let me play it here for you. Oh, yeah. I won't play the whole thing, but yeah. This is one of their new convention songs. Larchwood posted this.
Glory in the heights above, good news for all men. When God's Son arrived in Bethlehem.
Noel.
Is this a Christmas song?
Doesn't it sound like
you guys?
The Savior has been born. Good news is good news.
Yo,
yes,
this is seriously reminiscent of some kind of.
Okay, I'm done torturing y'all.
Like it almost reminds me of like a Christmas Carol movie-esque type sound. A Savior has been born.
Yeah.
That language honestly reminds me exactly of what the other cults say. A Savior has been born. That's probably in so many Christmas songs.
Well, and especially the reference to Bethlehem too, right there. Because that is definitely in other Christmas songs as well. And I haven't ever really heard the Witnesses put that in the song before.
No, because as far as I'm concerned, that would be taboo because you're putting more importance on Jesus' birth, death, resurrection, etc., when the focus should be on Yahweh.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Because they were always so weird about including Jesus in songs because like it had to be right because you couldn't like place Jesus above Yahweh.
And then the instrumental, like,
oh God,
the music isn't bad.
It is.
If it had better lyrics.
It sounds terrible.
But here's the point of it though. If you listen to it, what's it doing? It is rousing your emotions to make you feel a certain way.
I'm not aroused at all.
I didn't say aroused. I said rouse. There's a difference.
If you say so.
Arouse is without arousal. No, I'm just...
No, honestly, this reminds me of somebody who got Fruity Loops, like or garage band, and just took some instruments and layered them over top of each other and had a crescendo. And people were like, oh, the JWs did it again.
Exactly. And I can just see people, this is going to be played at the convention this year. And I could just see people
falling asleep
crying to this song.
And it's wait. One other thing that I super hate about their music, it's difficult to sing. I have an okay voice. I would say I have a mediocre voice where I can almost carry a tune. And I cannot carry those motherfucking tunes because they're not for regular voices who aren't good singers.
Well, let
That's
me
for
put it this way.
opera.
My mom actually used to be a choir singer, and she's still quite a good singer. Okay. But if you listen to how they put the lyrics into it, that song, like the way the lyrics, they shoved them in there, did not fit with the music.
No, right. It
at
doesn't.
all.
No, you're right.
Because they're just like cramming words in there to get whatever message they want to put in there without consideration of how it actually plays with the music.
Right. But the mood and the tempo of the soundtrack don't match. Because to me, if I'm going to talk about like A Savior Is Born, I'm thinking more of like I want a rhythm, and this is like that doesn't sound like excitement for Jesus being born.
Mommy.
Jesus wants his mommy after hearing
Jesus
that
wants
song.
his mommy.
He's like, you did not dedicate that song to me. That is not.
Yeah.
You think that is actually going to get people to believe in me, please?
No.
Mommy, why are you singing this crap?
That's why I did that clip. You know what we really need right now? We really need Simon from American Idol to judge the song.
Wait, no, we need the button. We need to press the button so the big off the stage.
And not the golden buzzer either.
No. Nothing is going to drop from the heavens. No money is raining from the sky. If anything, fireballs are going to come down.
Oh, Dale.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Don't bring Tarot back in here, because if we talk about Jesus being aborted, she might come back in here to teach us about.
There goes my camera again.
You
had to do it. It's your fault.
It's Tarot. It might be something to do with her. Maybe she's magical.
You cursed me. Anyways, I think that's all we have time for today.
Well, thank you all for coming. We hope you are well. Make sure you guys, if you're oh no, James. Shit.
What?
Look out for that weirdo to join our server, because we did put it in here and now she has.
I'm a moderator in the server, and
I know, but I'm just saying, everybody, because we're not always there. You guys keep an eye out for somebody like that.
Yeah.
Lord,
we will.
Lord Jesus.
We will.
You know what? Maybe too, I can see if I can get a bot. I might be able to get a bot in there that can do like some basic stuff where if somebody began spamming back to back to back to back, it would just mute them for a little bit just in case. Anyway, something we can do later, not to worry about.
Yeah.
We don't care about people like her. We're just we want to protect our members.
That's backstage stuff for the show, but also for the Discord, we will keep an eye out for that and, protect everybody in there from that kind of vitriol.
Exactly, because we care about you guys, and we can take it. We're used to it. You should see the nasty comments we get all the time. It's normal when you make content, but I don't want you guys to have to defend that kind of shit.
But anyways, with that being said, thank you for joining us, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Hope you have a great week, and apostate your way, everybody.
Yep. Listen, obey, be blessed. We love you. We'll see you next week. Please check out that YouTube channel, Operation Olive Branch. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you're liking this stream. If you can, share it to other platforms. Add a hashtag XJW. Maybe we can get some more people in here and grow this channel. Amazing. With your help, we can do it. Thanks, guys. We love you.
Yep. All right. Bye, everybody. I know you can't see me. I'm waving.
He's waving. Trust me.
I'm waving.
I'm waving for both of us.